So here's my Dominator V2s, and I've gone ahead and upgraded the faceplate right here, and also upgraded the battery with the more powerful battery, and it has the LEDs where you can sense the voltage. Now the main part about this is the DVR. I've upgraded the DVR, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So here's the DVR. I got it at Get FPV. It costs about $30, as you can see right here. And if you scroll down the information, you can see the main thing they say is it has the super cap to prevent loss of video when you unplug the goggles. It's good for the V3 and the HDV2s as well. And here's the 3 cables that you can use to install it in different goggles. Alright, now here's a good video by Team Legit. This is Johnny, and he shows you how to remove the old DVR and then install the new one. So this is a great video. I suggest watching this if you're going to upgrade your DVR on your Dominator V2s. Now here's the video. I was concerned about the video quality. Would the DVR affect the video quality better or worse? I don't know. But if you look on the left, that's the Dominator V2 with the old DVR. That's some of my original video taken recently. And then on the right is the new DVR upgrade in the same goggles, the Dominator V2. So you can compare the two. I think the one on the right sometimes looks better, but it depends on the lighting. Sometimes when you go the other direction and the sun's different, the one on the left looks better. In general, I think the video quality is identical. I don't see much difference in it at all. You watch for yourself and see what you think. Okay, so I had a concern that there might be some rasterization or stair-step effect on the high contrast areas between light and dark. So I've taken this snapshot here, and they look identical to me. I think they have about the same amount of stair-stepping. So I'm not concerned about that anymore. I think they're pretty much the same. So as far as I can tell, the video quality is no different on the two. Since the video quality is very similar with the old DVR and the new DVR, you might ask, why would you even want to upgrade? Well, the main purpose for upgrading is the super cap and the new circuitry which allows the video to be saved if you unplug the wire. I don't know how many times I've been out in the field, and after the flight I just go ahead and unplug my battery, and then I remember, oh no, I've lost my video. Because if you don't click the button one time to stop the recording, your video file gets corrupted and you don't have your flight video anymore. Well, with the new DVR, it automatically records the video when you, saves the video when you unplug this wire. And that's done by the super cap and the new circuitry. So that's the most improved thing about it. Now there are some other features that are an improvement. So you do this. The light comes on and it's red like that, solid red. And then when you click it one time, which is the same method you used with the old DVR, you just click it one time. But the difference is you hear that beep, now you have audible beeps to tell you the recording started. So one beep tells you the recording started, and then when you hit it again, 2 beeps tell you that the recording is stopped. So the audible beeps are something new that you get with that DVR. Now there have been other things that have been mentioned, and one is that there was video tearing or sort of a sync problem sometimes with the old DVR, and you would get another little bar at the bottom of the picture on the recording. You wouldn't see it in the goggles while you were flying, but when you played the recording back, there'd be a bar at the bottom, and the picture would be kind of messed up. And that had to do with, Fat Shark says, the NTSC and PAL auto detect. The old one really didn't have that, so that's supposed to be fixed in the new one, and the bars shouldn't be there, but the jury is still out on that. I don't really know. I haven't used the new DVR enough to know if the problem's really fixed. I was reading on one of the groups that it still does it, so I don't know. I'll have to use the goggles for a while and then report back, because I don't know if that problem is really fixed. And another thing they said it would fix is noise with the new 1G3 receiver modules. But I found out on revision 3 that the problem was fixed just by buying the revision 3. So the revision 3 gets rid of the noise problems. In fact, there was no noise with my old DVR when I went to version 3. So if you're going to get one of these 1G3 modules, make sure you get the one here that has the orange letters. You don't want revision 1 or revision 2, because they still have the problems with the noise and all that. So get the revision 3, and the part number, let's see if I can focus on this, is right there, FSV2443. Make sure you get that one and you'll be alright. You don't even need the DVR upgrade, as far as, and then in my opinion, I'll say, in my opinion, the DVR is not needed. This is the real fix, the third revision. Okay, it's also mentioned that this DVR is the same one that's in the V3s, the Dominator V3s, and the Dominator HDV2s. Those are the new goggles that are out. So it's the same, this DVR upgrade is the same DVR. And they say that it can replace the DVR in those newer goggles. So why would you want to put the upgrade on your V3s or your HDV2s? You wouldn't, unless you had a failure and you just needed to replace the DVR. So as far as the word upgrade, it's mainly just for the V2s. This is the Dominator V2s. It does not fit the Dominator V1s, which never had a DVR to start with. So you can't upgrade your V1s to have a DVR. It just won't fit in there. So the Dominator V1 goggles could be upgraded with one of these mini DVRs and then just put it on the side. I've seen them do that with some of the other goggles. I don't know how to do it personally. I haven't tried to upgrade the V1s with this, but it certainly seems possible. It would just be somebody with some electronic skills to get in there and figure out where the video signal was and tap into it. And then you would need 5 volts and ground. So that's an idea for the V1s if you need a DVR. So that's about it for this review. There's my old board that I removed. That's the old DVR and what it looks like. The new one looks pretty much the same, but it does have different looking chips. They've miniaturized the chips. It does have different firmware, and so you'll see some difference, but pretty much the same. Alright, so we'll see you next time. Any questions, just leave them under the video, and happy flying.
Here, play.